Say, bruh, in order for the Philadelphia 76ers to win a championship, Ben Simmons got to find a way to learn how to shoot a jump shot. Before we get into this video, everybody go ahead and smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and go ahead and hit some comments. Give me some comments at the bottom. Let me know if you agree with what we're talking about today. Welcome to Sports R Us, and today we're going to be talking about Ben Simmons. Now, Ben Simmons, it has been a conversation for the longest that Ben Simmons needs to learn how to shoot a jump shot, or he needs to learn how to hit his free throws consistently. Now, I know this is an ongoing conversation, and this is something that people are probably tired of talking about and feel like we should leave Ben Simmons alone. But I believe that watching the Philadelphia 76ers and the unknowing of if Joel Embiid is going to be healthy or not. When Joel Embiid is on the floor, Joel Embiid is a difference maker. He's a big-time player. He's one of those superstars that's in the league that can turn the game around because he can hit shots from the three-point. He can hit it from the mid-range. He can hit it inside. He can do whatever. He's one of those players. But one thing we do know about Joel Embiid is that he has been, as people would say, injury-prone, right? So he has moments where he'll get injured, and now it's up in the air with the team because you don't really have a consistent scorer outside of Joel Embiid that's really to the point where they need them to be. Somebody that can hit shots, that's a superstar, that's a consistent scorer. I'm not going to say they don't have any consistent scores, but I'll just say somebody that's a superstar that can be a consistent scorer. And as we move forward with the Philadelphia 76ers, they're looking to win a championship at this point. They're not in the range where they're just trying to make the playoffs, where they're just trying to get to the conference finals. They're trying to win championships at this point. They're in a championship bracket at this point. And it's really championship or bust, or make it to the championship, to the finals, or bust with the Philadelphia 76ers. So me watching and being a fan of basketball, Ben Simmons had to make a decision. In the offseason, he has to find a way to put up 1,000 shots, 5,000 shots in a day. I know that sounds crazy, but he has to do extreme things in order to make extreme adjustments. And in order to become a champion, he has to make these adjustments. He has to find a way to either get his consistent free throw to where if he goes to the line, he's hitting those shots. He's hitting 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10, no lower than 7 out of 10 free throws every time when somebody's fouling him. Or he has to find a consistent mid-range, something that can scare the defense, something that can set him apart. Now we know he's a defensive wizard. He can do anything as it pertains to defense. And a lot of teams are able to have one player that can do defense, other player that can be offensively. But when your offensive player is somebody that can easily get injured, and can go down for a long period of time, then you need to find a way to get skilled in other areas. That way, just in case he falls down, you can still hold the team up. And I believe that that's going to get the Philadelphia 76ers to another level. Now, if he does not do this, I believe that this team won't be winning championships because they won't be able to withstand against somebody like the Nets. They won't be able to go against other teams that are coming up in the East, like Giannis Antetokounmpo, with the Milwaukee Bucks, a lot of different teams that are starting to come up in that eastern side. And it's going to get harder and harder in the next few years because we have a lot of young players that are starting to develop, that are starting to come into the league, and they're going to be in the way of Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons winning a championship. So I believe Ben Simmons has to make those adjustments. If he wants to get to that next level, he wants to be that elite player, he has to find a way to get a mid-range, something that can scare the defense. Not a consistent three-point shooter, but if he can find a way to shoot threes, which I doubt, then he can shoot. Then by all means, do it. But just get you something that can be formidable when you're playing and going up against big-time players, and they're not just trying to hack a Simmons on you. That shouldn't happen whatsoever. Not in 2021. Not any further at all. Not when it comes down to you being this big time player that you're supposed to be and getting paid like a big time player. So everybody go ahead that like. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. Let me know if you agree with me. You know, I know most people do believe that he needs to get a jump shot or he needs to hit his free throws consistently. This is something that is dire at this point. So let me know if you agree with me and if you think that's going to help them win a championship. This is Sports R Us. I appreciate y'all.